How you guys doing? It's your boy RandomGuyKev here, and I'm at the PolarStar facility in Delaware. I'm excited about this. It's my first time here, so let's go inside and take a look.
So I'm Rob Rambo. I handle a lot of the marketing here. I also do customer support, technical service, like that. So like most small companies, we all do a lot of different jobs. PolarStar is located on the East Coast. We're in Newark, Delaware. We're a small machine shop. We comprise of about 12 employees. We are mainly known for producing HPA conversion kits for AEGs, where you take out the guts of your AEG, drop in our system, and change it to function off HPA. We do other things here as well. We're actually a full-service machine shop. We do anything from watch bezels to parts from aircraft landing gear strut. So we're very diverse in what we do. We have a very diverse set of skill sets. Our engineers can do anything from designing Airsoft parts to fixing our machines when they break down, which is currently happening right now. That basically sums up PolarStar. Our product line comprises of a few different series. So our first one was the Fusion engine. It's a complete drop-in system to replace the entire gearbox. Bolt the entire gearbox, drop the Fusion engine into it. Then we have, next down from that is the F2, which was actually just released last year. It's basically a shrunken down version of the Fusion engine. It's a closed bolt dual solenoid system that actually goes inside the gearbox shell to use your original shell. Makes it more adaptable to various guns that don't use a true traditional like version 2 or 3 gearbox. The Fusion engine was mainly for like team spec guns, or like a M4, AK, MP5 that use a true TM spec gearbox. With F2 you can get into other guns that have like the Crytek. They use a slightly variation of the version 2, so it's easier to adapt to those guns, as well as like Ares, even offset versions like version 7, M14, works on those for P90, so it's a lot more flexible is what it goes into. Then you have the open bolt, closed bolt, single solenoid open bolt systems, which are also drop-in for gearbox. These are less expensive since they have less components to them. They're slightly more air efficient in certain areas, less expensive. They're better for getting into Airsoft if you don't have a huge budget to work with. Well, we were the first ones to kind of bring back HPA to Airsoft. Back in the early ages of Airsoft, most guns were HPA, but it died off during the stock market crash in the 1990s. That's when AEGs came to power because they were cheaper, easier to manufacture, and most people could afford them. So HPA hasn't been around for some 20 years before we actually brought it back. So we think we are kind of innovative in bringing that back to the industry. Our original system, the Fusion engine, actually we have a US issued patent for it. So I think is currently the only HPA system for Airsoft that has a issued patent. So it is kind of innovative like that. Well, we have made other products in the past. When we started in 2009, we used to make parts for precision sniper rifles like VSR-10, stuff like that, where it was like pistons, bolts, sears. But ever since 2010, when we came out with Fusion engine, everything we've done is HPA related. So when someone thinks HPA guns, usually they think PolarStar.
So that's the first thing people think of, HPA, it's PolarStar.
It's kind of like Kleenex. It's
Gotcha.
just kind of associated with HPA.
Gotcha.
I mean, a lot can depend on what they actually want to do with it, what their role is. But for just in general, just once I drop in and go and just get into HPA, our entry-level system, the Jack, is probably the best bet. It's pretty inexpensive. I think it retails for around $340. It's a very basic system, very reliable, and gives you the same full range of power and adjustment as most of the other systems, just not quite as refined as some of the other ones. But as far as dropping in and go, it's really good. I think, like most things in life, it's not really the object that's causing the problem, it's the person. Yeah. So why should you punish the product when it's not its fault? It really should be something where it's just regulated better, and they should understand the product more before just outright banning it. and not bothering to learn about it. So it's a little unfair.
Would you work with fields that are trying to understand it more?
Oh, definitely. We've worked with fields since the very beginning. We actually helped implement the chrono by joules instead of feet per second by velocity that most main event event promoters are actually using now. Like American Milsim, Line Clubs, all use it by joules now, and that was basically because of us explaining how these systems work. Not only our systems, but other systems as well, like gas loadbacks function the same way as far as energy creep. Next 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
We're always working on something. It doesn't matter when we actually come out with it. The next product that should be hopefully out before Christmas is the UGS Eliminator stock. It's basically an air stock for your AEG. You can work with either a TM spec AEG or an AEG like an Ares as a thread buffer tube, like a real steel buffer tube.
Gotcha.
And they'll actually be able to use a 13 cubic inch tank or possibly a new buffer tube size tank we're currently developing. So that one hopefully will be out around Christmas. As far as in the next year, the main product we've been working on, which I'm sure everyone knows about, is the Gear 15 Pro, which we actually announced the project back in October of 2016. So it's been a while. Yeah. But it is a fully made United States rifle built from the ground up on a 80% lower receiver. So it's a forged 70-75 lower receiver that you would actually use to make a real firearm out of. But it is a forging, it's not an actual firearm. So we actually take the forging and mill it out to our own specs. But the gun itself will have the same strength and rigidity as a real firearm.
Gotcha. So, and that's expected for?
Next year sometime.
Next year sometime.
Let's say we take our time with products because we want to make sure it's right. This is going to be a very high-end gun. So we don't want to just rush it to market with, hey, this works, we'll throw it out there and there you go. And then come out with a second revision 6 months later. We want to make sure this one's right the first time and not have to keep updating.
Makes sense.
It's really cool. It's really cool that we've actually brought HPA back and that other companies are actually getting on board and doing it well, so it's becoming more mainstream. So in a way, it's actually helping us by just growing the community.
Gotcha. And anything else that you want to provide people with about PolarStar, what they should do, where they should go to get more information?
Like our Facebook page is PolarStar Airsoft on Facebook. Our website is PolarStarAirsoft.com. There's lots of information there. And also, if you find a question or have a question that you can't find an answer to, we're really good about customer support. So call us, email us, and we'll be happy to help you out.